are not here. They may be watching.
Okay, you guys ready for some epic gaming? Boom. The full might of Square Enix brought to bear. What do you mean no? You can't say no. Look. They have a new logo and everything. Fabula Nova Crystallis lives in here and maybe in Forspoken. Oh yeah. I got this code from Square Enix. So, game provided. Hashtag game provided. Yay. Oh, baby. You know I'm Forspoken. Can't wait. I can't wait for Forspoken. I have a piece of chocolate. That's how excited I am. Woo! It's mystical. It's like I'm in another world. You know? Maybe the world of Forspoken? You think I need that DLSS? Let's find out. Uh-oh. You can hear the budget. It sounds big. Happy Trails gone. Thank you for the sub. They just like, they added the rat-a-tat from like 2010s hip hop. Oh, those graphics. What if you saw that on a PlayStation 1? That would blow your mind. Wouldn't that be good enough? That'd be good enough, right? Well, that's kind of cool. That's a fun way to break down difficulty selection. I want to fight. Oh, pick easy. Yeah, if you're telling me to pick easy, I should probably just pick easy. There's no difference except HP bars? Yeah. So, wait. What's the difference between story and open world? They just let you skip cutscenes or something? Oh, easy, medium, and hard. Please play it on hard. This game's combat seems laughably easy. If something's easy, playing it on hard doesn't make it hard sometimes. It just makes it more annoying. If something's not well designed, then like turning all the knobs up just makes it take longer. It's the same gameplay stretched out over 10 minutes instead of 2. Yeah, if it makes everything a sponge, that's not interesting. Unless long fights are interesting, but it doesn't sound like they are. Like there can be a threshold there when it becomes about resource management and then suddenly the encounter becomes very tense. But we'll see. All right, who cares? Oh, look at this. What's this crazy world we're about to go to? Wow. Wow.
Everyone has something they're willing to fight for.
Were the subtitles? Hold on. Everyone has something they're willing to fight for. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? We already identify with our hero here. Is that under accessibility? It's at the bottom. Okay.
Be family. Friends.
Son of a bitch. What? Okay.
Belief.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Your home. Doesn't matter who you are, there's just some things you have to protect. But what do you do when the world fights back? Guess I know now. Wish I could go back in time and tell myself. But I was not ready to hear it.
Honorable Judge Maya Bird presiding in the case of People of the State of New York versus Alfred Hound. Defendant charged with attempted grand larceny.
How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Huh.
I see. Officer, please.
That lighting. The dude in a Square Enix t-shirt with a flashlight just off to the side.
Now, before we begin, perhaps you should reacquaint yourself with your many previous encounters with the law.
You gotta. Oh, I gotta see he's good. There's like a particular kind of excuse me, by the way. There's a particular kind of performance capture where it's like you can almost see that it is just like a spongy material dropped onto a like a puppeteering mask. So people's mouths just pop. I can only describe it with the sound. It's a pop sound, you know. Okay, so she's smart.
This in a while.
She is a public high school graduate, but she's troubled from the streets. Grand larceny resisting arrest, and a lot of petite larceny. I looked this up before, and I've forgotten. Hold on a minute. Let me do this the right way. Web browser. Gaben. What is larceny? Question mark. Wait, what? Somebody stole Gabe Newell's minigun. What? For real? Fine. Oh, that sucks. Sucks, bro. That's one of the better internet photos. Gaben with his little minigun. Well, he's lost it for a couple years now. Gabe larceny. Damn it. Ah, shit. I'm getting distracted. All right, let's take the memes out of here. Gabe, theft of personal property. Oh, how's that different than theft? What? One type of stealing under the general category of theft. Okay. She steals like loaves of bread. Immaculate birth.
Nothing like a trip down memory lane.
She was conceived and born by New York.
Grand larceny? Is that who you really are?
No, it's just I needed the cash for.
No, my name's Frey.
Mind.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to start taking accountability for your actions.
You better shape up. You get with the program, young woman. Or you'll live a life you'll regret.
Felony offender law, also known as the 3 strikes law.
Wait, you can't do that. I never hurt anyone.
Just yourself. You have 2 previous felony thefts, and with this new one, your grand total will be 3. This could put you away for a very, very long time. You have so much
Potential? I can do so much more with my life. I'm a smart girl with a bright future.
I was going to say you have so much anger and resentment in you, I'm not sure you'll ever amount to anything at all.
Got these whip pans, huh?
Truth hurts. But in the holiday spirit, I'm going to give you an early present. Try not to piss it away. I'm going to release you under the condition you serve 120 hours of community service.
Thanks. You won't regret it.
Marlon Brando mouths.
Next
Yeah.
time, I will not be as lenient.
Good description.
Good.
Acting mouth.
You're free to go.
I think for myself and a lot of people, well, I guess I really got familiar with Square Enix in the 16-bit era, the Super Nintendo RPGs, but
Happy almost birthday.
certainly their first
It's not too
and
late.
longest renaissance and heyday. Oh, Gundam Gaiden, thank you for the sub. Is in their PS1 days when like they were so, a lot of their games were so fixated on hybridizing the cinematic experience. So it's fun to see that still there. Cinematic.
That was close. That judge might have just saved my ass. Won't get that lucky again.
Also, I have been feeling nostalgic for a game that has a overwrought and expensive wind-up.
Your phone.
I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla was the last one I played where it was just like 2 hours of ridiculous camera pans and explosions and jumping and
Happy holidays.
boats snapping in half. Forspoken's gonna wow me with its
I should get
down the rabbit hole wizardry.
Girl needs her dinner.
You think you're Jane Forspoken? How could that be? Jane, she's responding to my every move. This thoroughly interactive experience. Whenever I hit a button, things happen in the, and then I just hit the stick forward, and she responds to the. Oh, gotta open the journal. All right. I like the wall-eyed menus. That's pretty cool.
I need to go straight home.
There we go. Oh, directly into traffic. Just like a New Yorker. Hey, I'm Forspoken over here. Hey, fuck off, buddy. Do you have a magic bangle around you's arms? I don't think so.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for the party.
Tim. My favorite versions of places are ones that seemed cobbled together entirely out of like just what people think would be somewhere. Ugh, the in-laws. Am I right? Fucking in-laws. Nobody likes those in-laws. Let me knock that.
I need to go straight home.
Up. Did I fail? Game over. Bray did not make it home. We need more superfluous game over screens in video games. Don't be cowards.
I'm gonna be late for the
Luminous team. Uh-oh. Oh, she's back. How? Okay. That's fine. That's just, that's the world as I know it, falling apart. My familiar, comfortable, but uninteresting life, freezing and shattering in front of me. Yeah, 48, he's gotta
I hate the cold. Gotta get inside.
turn off a bit. That's pretty. I want to overhear everyone's conversations.
I hope I never see the inside of a courtroom again.
Stop talking. Damn it. Can't wait to open my presents, said one adult to another. In the streets of...
Hello?
Quite a
Goodbye.
big New York, or quite a lot of New York detail. Or location you don't spend any time in. Yes.
Thought we wouldn't find you?
Wasting assets on the intro is what I want.
Lisa!
Lisa? Really? I thought she was Lisa.
That's Chrissy!
Huh. Well, in my defense, you don't really look like a Lisa.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't have it, all right? There were complications. Not like I wanted to get caught stealing the car, but here we are.
We don't like complications. You're running out of chances.
Yeah, I've been hearing that one a lot today.
Get the car back.
It's not that easy. It's been impounded. What's so special about this car anyway?
It's none of your damn business. Our boss, Mr. Gigan, is very unhappy. So unless you get it back, one of us
Ka.
will be in a lot of pain.
Ka.
To pick?
Does she fucking get to pick? You wanna pick the bullet?
Allie, and I promise you,
You'll be picking your teeth off the floor.
he's gonna miss you.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
This is so sick.
Fine, we'll just tell your boss, Mr. Chicken.
Gigan.
Wiggin.
Gigan!
All right, Giggin. Quick gig. I just tell him I need some more time. But for now, here's some collateral.
Oh, pocket sand! I'm gonna hit buttons anytime now. This rocks. This has like big PS3 energy. They're still out here trying to make Final Fantasy 13. Yes. All right. We got a hallway. Remember hallways? Assassin's Creed 2 hallway. All right, let's go. Hallway. And hop.
Get the fuck back here, Frank!
No turning back now.
What happened to the gun? There's too much sand in it.
You okay? Oh shit! I have to go. I'm so sorry.
Like, okay, so again, they gave me an area to walk around in to prove that I know how to walk. And then they gave me a hallway to run in with a button to hit to prove that I can move forward and hit a button at the same time. So it's like they're doing that thing where they are kind of like dribbling like complexity on you.
I gotta find a way out of here.
Where the fuck are you, Frank?
Yeah.
There's no point in running, you know?
Oh, stealth.
Maybe it's safer to go through the alley.
Oh, that is some high res. That is a high res burger, though. Hold on. Don't you dare take away my ability to look at this burger. Okay, well, I can't move the camera yet. They don't have any faith that I know how to use two sticks. That's good camera work.
Won't they just give up already?
I like that you can like,
When I get out on the street.
Jesus Christ, you can kind of change the focal depth and the field of view of a digital camera. You can almost like interpolate between like a wide angle and a normal lens. So I really like it in like action games and stuff when the camera swings low and goes wide to show off some of the like more ornate animations or the longer ones where you can get away with camera tricks, because you basically have to take control away for a bit, like while the animation's playing. So I really like that way of just like stretching it across the screen, because both your like actors basically are locked into an animation. Again, I think about like Prince of Persia again. 2008 specifically. I gotta play that game again. I've been thinking about it. Where's all the sand from? It's New York. New York, eh? Sand everywhere. That's why everybody's in such a bad mood.
Where'd she go?
It's all sandy.
Well, fucking answer me! Where'd she go? We will find you, Frank! You will burn!
Did she say you will burn? This movie kind of like takes place in the 80s. They're like 80s thugs. And like it kind of works that way. It's like a Golan and Globus 80s movie.
Get inside before
Speaking of which, I saw the first third of Barbarians, which I think was maybe renamed to Barbarian Brothers. What a work of art that I was not aware of. They got these twins and just pack them to the gills with steroids. So the gimmick is instead of one Conan, it's two. There's two huge mans, and they are twins. You got yourself a picture. Sounds like an 80s action movie. I don't know. Golan and Globus canon is on another level. Oh, of course, Red Letter Media is aware of it. I don't know. It just filtered to the top of... Often Amazon Prime Video will deliver gifts. They'll just sign agreements with, like, people who have bought bulks of movie rights from the 80s. Why is every, like, tween hideaway lit by haphazardly placed rope lights? I think those were in Kamala Khan's, like, secret superhero hideaway in Marvel's Avengers as well. It's like tender and delicate and still a little bit magical, but it's weak. It needs to be protected. Aesthetics, yeah, that's the aesthetic of it. I guess it is Christmas. Hey, I told you. Can't wait. Down the rabbit hole. Here we go. There's going to be magical sparkles. I'm going to get a cool suit.
Curiouser and curiouser, cried Alice. Wish I could find that rabbit hole and tumble away to Wonderland.
Wish I could Forspoken someday. What's with this TV? Where did you get that? Holy crap. There's no way that works, right? What if you could play Forspoken on that TV? That'd be dope.
She doesn't like this, but it's all I have. I wonder where Homer's at.
What, like the Odyssey? Everything had better be a reference, like a way overreaching reference. No, the yellow cartoon man. Every time the cat comes on screen, she just turns to the camera and goes, "Doe."
Great disappearing act.
Oh, wait, hold on. Please tell me it plays.
Yes. A newborn baby on the street.
Plays in the background. I love it.
Well, at least it wasn't the Queens Midtown Tunnel. That would have been an awful last name.
Every time I don't know. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about it. And then I think about it and it makes
Favorite kicks.
it's a gift you can give yourself. If there's one thing the stream is meant to teach you, it's that you need to give yourself gifts every day. Like the recently accused of sexual assault Tim Allen making a funny sound into a microphone. He had to make that sound for like Santa Claus too, or something like that. Yeah, I really need to put it on the stream deck. Ugh. Oosh.
Finally, I can start over.
took.
Those are old bills. Does this take place in like the 80s or something? Her pants are too tight. Get enough cash. Take care of gig and shit. Okay. It's a good thing that's on the wall, so I know what her motivations are. He has a phone. Okay. Maybe it takes place in the modern 80s. I'm about to reference a movie that we all know and love, starring Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Yes, The Forbidden Kingdom. Maybe it's like that. Or it's like modern times, but really it's not.
Hey.
Whoa, that fluff!
I'm sorry I'm late, I know. Miss me? Oh, well, thank you, but my birthday isn't for another few days.
Yeah, The Forbidden Kingdom's actually hyper dope, though.
Tell you what, I've
Great movie.
been so busy recently.
Better than it has a right to be.
Oh, well, you know, important things to do. Writing court, slaying dragons. I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. Everybody needs me. We are getting out of the city, Homer. Away from the assholes, the garbage, the cops. That is just enough to get us started. Yeah. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. Even ones like you.
I don't mean to question her financial decisions, but she could have bought a bed that's not coated in shit with some of that.
I just can't wait for clean air, bright skies.
Again, if you just bought a mop.
No more chases, no more cops, no more fights.
Saving it for escape, yeah. No more baths. I have to save $25,000 in small bills.
One more sleep, and we are out of here.
With my non-stop petty larcenies.
Can't wait to be any other place but this.
Again, if she took the money she was paid for doing her job and spent it on food and clothes, maybe she never really connected those wires before. That you can just pay to stay alive. You don't have to save it and then move somewhere else. Also, if she moves somewhere else, she's just going to get a job again, right? And then, what, does the cycle start over? I just got to get out of here. I guess she's getting hassled by the cops a lot, but she is stealing a lot because she's not spending her money. I don't know. This is like a... Uh-oh.
Shit! Homer! Girl, come on, we gotta go!
That's what happens when you have, like, 5 inches of dust on your floor. That shit goes up.
Gotta find Homer first.
No. Save the cat. That's how we know we have a good protagonist.
Homer! Come on, baby!
Hold on. Hold on a second. Is Homer the cat... I don't think I need to specify that it's from Forspoken cat, like Homer the Odyssey Homer. Homer the Blind Wonder Cat. Well, I'll be goddamned. There was another... Wait. Maybe this is probably not what it's referencing. How is this about 9/11 now? What? What? 7 months before. Several years later. Okay, so they were... Never mind. They were just there when it happened, I guess. But luckily, Homer the Blind Wonder Cat survived. The terrorists couldn't get Homer. Okay. Well, maybe well, that's good to know about. Maybe there'll be a connection there. There's 2 Homer cats in New York City. Hopefully, Homer will retain his sight over the course of the evening. Where are you, Homer? Homer! You need to odyssey towards me. There you are. There you are, fluffy guy.
Holy shit.
You floofy snoofins.
Get out of here, now!
Yum 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 yum.
No, no, no!
Oh, I chose to save my precious cat instead of all of my
Fuck the bag.
Oh, I just rubbed everything down with alcohol as well to disinfect it. Go.
And finally, the blaze that engulfed the abandoned building in the Hell's Kitchen district of Manhattan has been ruled as arson. Luckily, no one was harmed in the fire. The FDNY believe it was set by some local gang members. The suspects are still at large.
That sucks. I gotta admit, I just don't think she made the right financial decisions. That doesn't mean she's not deserving of help now. But still, I mean, she could have bought food. Maybe paid her credit card bills. Yeah, bootstraps. Am I right? Come on. If anything, this game is convincing me that social services are a complete waste of money. Isn't that what video games do?
What happened to you? You look like hell.
Every man is an island in a video game.
What?
To cats. Are you allergic to cats?
No, I love cats, but are you in trouble?
Good. She likes wet food. The flaky kind. Not pate.
Pate.
She needs a warm place to sleep.
Crab foam, thanks for gifting a sub.
Once in a while. And she needs a bath, but
Pate.
Frey, what's going on?
her name is Homer. Promise me you'll look after her.
What, like the blind Wonder Cat?
Promise.
Oh, the other Homer.
Thank you.
What are you doing, Frey?
The right thing. I need some time
How's this game so far?
to sort some stuff out.
It's cozy. I'll say that. If you imagine it as like a 16-bit RPG, like imagine that you're looking down on these sprites and this dialogue is playing out, I think it would be cozy.
All right. Homer's safe.
I don't expect the story or the characters to challenge anything about the world that I live in. That's okay too. I don't think it's trying. I think it's just trying to be an RPG with like a different sort of theme. A different aesthetic.
Full circle. Happy birthday to me.
Wow. So she's Santa's kid,
Thanks, Mom.
Mrs.
I'm
Claus.
better than that. No, I'm gonna fix things. Get
She's
Homer back.
the Immaculate
Finally get
Conception of Christmas. Now you want Homer back? No. Uh-oh. It's getting a little magical in here. Watch out now.
Huh?
She has to die trying to do something noble, though. I mean, she already went for the cat instead of the money. That was kind of like her literal save the cat moment.
Wonder what that is.
It's Santa magic. So apparently, and I'm it's weird to admit this, but did you know that largely developed through like Hallmark movies and stuff, there's a pretty reliable kind of canon about what Santa magic, like they're kind of like Santa magic rules, sort of. Not necessarily rules, but there's a loose boundary. It's almost like like movie monsters, all the rules about like vampires and werewolves, like tropes basically that apply to like that universe. Santa's a cryptid? Yeah, pretty much. They're not rules, there are clauses. Yeah. Wait, hold on. You know what's coming, but it's fine. I think it's too loud, but it's also fine. All right. You saying this is a Christmas game? Yeah, it's Christmas Day right now. In universe, IRL. Remember the Polar Express? I finally watched the Polar Express. I get it. I get it. I did not know that movie was so, like, trippy, visually intense, but, like, it knows it is. Like, it's definitely trying to do that. So, yeah.
It's beautiful.
That movie's actually dope as hell. I love how weird it is. I love it. And also all the memes of the annoying kid I didn't get until then. Like, it leans into its uncanniness. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch the Polar Express yearly from here on out too, because I was actually
Not getting in that way.
pretty damn entertained.
Other way.
That's Zemeckis, right? That movie was kind of a big deal because he just didn't do a whole lot, and then suddenly he was back. Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis back. Unless I'm completely wrong. Yeah. What's he been up to? Oh. That's right, he's doing Pinocchio. Wait, he's producing on that. Never mind. Another remake of The Witches? Christmas Carol. Beowulf, yeah. Ooh, Beowulf's a trip. People forgot about Beowulf pretty quickly. I guess I can't really blame anyone for that. But it's still worth watching. Beowulf is a pretty hubris-laden film. It's rough. Yeah, it's rough. Definitely like a... I don't know if there's a... Oh God, is there a drinking game for Beowulf? I think that would be perfect.
Definitely no.
If it could be like done at a party. Beowulf!
Seriously? Who would just leave?
Shit, I gotta see it. It's gonna play a fucking... Don't play an ad. Fuck! I guess it just, I don't know. It looks weird. It was the... I guess it was like a full-chested attempt to try to make a photoreal CGI movie. I guess you can have these giant dragons and stuff, but Lord of the Rings did dragons pretty well before that. Anyway, you should try to watch Beowulf sometime.
Leave this.
Give it a shot. It's a Lawrence recommendation. Watch Beowulf. Hey. Hey, it's your pal Lawrence. With the always impeccable media recommendations. Try Beowulf.
I mean, wow.
It's the greatest story ever told.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Law Dog Collection. Welcome to Lawrence Selects. Yes! Ran down a hallway. Went down a ladder. I mean, asking you to save in between cutscenes. Yeah, this is like kind of like big PS1, PS3 energy. I feel like... Man, why bother? Why bother playing games, you know? Just got out of Hi-Fi Rush. Oops. Slapping this mic. Hitting all these buttons, thinking about things. Who needs it? Put the controller down, my friend. Relax. Put on a magic bracelet. Go for a ride. Trip into an alternate dimension. Have a good time. Oh, she didn't get a colored streak in her hair?
The actual... fuck.
She finally become Doctor Strange? She's a woman, so it would be Doctor Strange.
Whoa, wait, stop!
Patriarchal language. Look at it. Oh, those are some good looking particles.
No. Oh, come on!
It's like there's magic out there. No. This is like in that other game where you come outside into a fantastic world.
Where am I?
Again, the birthing canal. I was talking about this. The tutorial hallways.
What's happened to me?
I have proceeded down the fallopian tubes. I'm sliding on out. Past the fleshy stone walls. I mean, it was actually pretty cool to like have the game be really desaturated.
Damn, that is a serious draft.
In dusty New York, and then they hit you with this like hypersaturation. Oh. Marbled sky. Yeah, there's got to be a late title card, right? There's got to be. It's like the inverse of the Final Fantasy VII Open. Yeah, they're gonna tech flex by zooming way out. Oh, it was supposed to be one shot. Luminous. What are you doing?
Where on earth is this?
Athia.
I guess there's still time.
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown. I'm showing. I can't get more showed. Show myself indeed.
Where are you?
Right.
Oh, we got some banter.
At the end of your arm.
We got some snooty, snarky banter.
The thing that you so freely tried to remove.
This bracelet trying to smoke a pipe. Noom, noom.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Bracelet trying to colonize.
Look.
No.
So British.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You, the one talking to me right now, are this... cuff?
Cuff? It's a bit reductive, isn't it? Cuff? Gauntlet, maybe. Fan brace. Oh, fan brace. Fan brace. Yeah, no, it's definitely fan brace.
No. This is batshit bananas!
And yet it's the truth. You stop your hurting me now.
Seriously?
I do kind of like the idea of a magical item that's just permanently high. He's a little too present.
Happening.
Well, what were you doing before?
Although I guess that's just vanilla.
I was... Doesn't matter.
Now I'm trying to think of video game characters that are permanently scronked out. Vanille. Vanille might be the highest video game character.
This is one sick joke. I am out of here.
You can't run away from
Mario.
Literally,
Sonic. Sonic is mega high all the time.
and talk about ourselves. Talk about our interests in life, perhaps.
There's no treasure over
I
here?
am not hearing this. This is all a bad dream.
I'm so down with games that look like Bryce 3D wallpapers. Although that was like neon white to a T. But I really hope this game like goes ham on the magic surrealism. Please. I want to see orbs. I want to see orbs orbiting orbs. I want to see orbiting orbs orbiting orbs. Just a big symphony of orbs in the sky. Just give me orbs. I realize I just need to boil it down. Just orbs.
Be careful not to trip on anything.
This email could be way shorter.
See things? This cannot be fucking real.
There's too many orbs. No,
Listen to me, Frey.
the tech specs are way high on this game.
We are bonded.
Surely that could afford them a lot of orbs.
Why is this happening? This is... No. On bond now.
As you can see, you're stuck with me, and I with you. And only you can hear me.
Stop! Stop talking! This is completely insane!
Frey, slow down. You need to listen to me.
No, what I need is to figure out how to get back. I thought I wanted out. I was wrong.
Man, no
I
ray
was in a bad
tracing, huh?
place.
Well, this
The shadows are a little rough.
depending on how you look at it.
What do you mean?
She's stuck wearing that long sleeve shirt. No, she gets like a cloak or something. Right? She gets like a magical kind of half cloak. There's some like belts and buckles on it. Is this a commentary on how trauma fucks you up, game? I mean, I guess. Certainly, I think a lot of people have theorized that about Alice in Wonderland. Although I guess the more direct explanation for Alice in Wonderland is that Lewis Carroll was a creep.
Quiet.
Just a weird little guy.
Hide.
Is that a motherfucking dragon?
Don't let it see you.
Motherfucking dragons. Yes, the cuff was in New York. In an empty, like, room.
Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as
Off to go fuck its mother, I'm sure.
That thing out there? I don't think so.
I'm sure the creature is far away by now, and besides,
Sure.
you won't last long without anything to eat.
Fine. And how exactly do you plan on getting out?
I believe climbing that wall might be our best option.
Yeah, New York is lousy with magic cuffs. I was certain that was going to be a wall climbing tutorial. Again, why bother, the game says. Take it easy, buddy. Huh. Huh. That's a good skybox, though. Ooh, I can hit buttons to make there be more talking. And blow your damn mind. Check this out. This bitch got solitaire and minesweeper.
It's a smartphone. It's for texting, calling, games, videos, taking selfies, and which, by the way, I am not gonna explain.
Can't
to
move
you
while you're talking?
while you're asking.
I know what a selfie is.
Really?
Not really. What else can that thing do?
It also has GPS, which would usually tell me exactly where I am.
So where are you?
Somewhere between purgatory and hell.
It told you that.
Sure did.
Huh. Right. Oh, okay. Both feet firmly planted in the ground for these conversations.
So, if we are bonded...
Like that menu fade in and out is really long.
Whatever. If we are stuck with each other, then what's your deal?
Again, I was thinking about neon white.
Who are you?
The second you pick the dialogue, the audio starts playing. It just makes it go.
Lovely. And I suppose you'll tell
That
me
game's all
where
about
you're at
going.
Riddles 3?
I don't follow.
Never mind.
Boy, their dialogue, it's just like two people slapping at each other. There's so many exchanges that begin with really, or that end with one person going really and the other person going no. Like that's how a lot of it. Like one person says something sarcastic, the other person calls them on it, and then the other person says no, and then it's over. It's happened a couple times.
Stop anyway.
That's the conversation.
I've been wondering this. All
Ah.
I do know is that before I visited Earth, I was here in Athia.
Wait, what? That means it must be your fault I wound up here.
How dare you? It was nothing to do with me. If you must know, I'm as keen to find out what brought us here as you are.
It's like a geode. Ah, Athia. It's kind of wild that it takes you to the lore instead of having like a pop-up where you hold a button to go to it. I guess since I am anchored to the ground in lore mode, it's not like I'm doing anything else. So it might as well. Perhaps it's presuming that I want to read it all right away since I'm not moving on with the game. Okay. Thing is, like, the flavor text doesn't reveal any information you don't already have.
So, have you always been this?
This,
This chatty bling?
as I recall, no.
What do you recall?
I traveled here. Athia was not my home. I, like you, am an outsider. When I arrived, there was a lot of turmoil between the Tantas.
Tantas.
The Tantas.
Tantas.
They were 4 very powerful women who ruled Athia, each with a special ability.
Tantas.
Like what? Magic or something?
If by magic you mean the ability to turn me into an inanimate object, then yes.
Tantas. Daikaiju Tanuki, thank you very much for the sub. The Tantas. Never mind. And away we go. Video game start. Not yet. Look at that. Glowing trail video game go.
Whoa. What the fuck was that?
Oh, one of my talents, if you will.
Nope, still not moving.
It seems like there's a small settlement up ahead. Perhaps we can rest there.
Go to the first town. Just started teleported to a magical realm. Got to go to that first village. It's got an item shop. It's got a weapon shop, maybe. There will be precisely one weapon upgrade that I can't afford right off the top, but I will afford very soon if I just run around the town, kill some boar and sell their tusks or something. This is the good stuff. Now we're onto it. Buy a potion. Sure. Healing item. Sleep in the inn. Plays a little jingle. Do do do
The
do
extent of
do.
my abilities is nigh on limitless. I'm a vambrace after all.
You sound insane. No. I'm a gamer.
So,
Many say that.
Athia?
Janu.
Janoon. I thought you said...
Oh, sick.
Athia, big picture. Janoon, small picture. Janoon is part of Athia.
I get it. Like New York City versus New York State.
Exactly. I think.
Huh?
No idea
Uh.
what Newark is.
Uh-huh.
No, not Newark. New York.
Is there a difference?
About 1 million.
All right, look at this. We're on our way. Yeah, there's sprint. Remember that one? There's got to be treasure. There's got to be some sparklies on the ground. Or does this game have like full-assed treasure chests? The hinge pops open, little sparkles fly out. I think, no, I think this game is like a glowing orb on the ground kind of thing. And then you run over it and it goes bloink. And then it shows you on the side with a little pop-out ribbon. It's like, you have picked up one bullshit. It seems like a bloink kind of game. Like it doesn't want to take the buttons
Okay.
for picking
so let me
stuff
get
up.
this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call...
It doesn't want a big gaudy treasure chest poking out of its photorealistic
I'm
environments.
talking to a fucking cuff.
Oh, she said it.
Brace.
Oh yeah. Freaking dragons. That's a nice little bridge. I mean, so the way I'm feeling about this right now is it's just like an HD 16-bit RPG. And I like that. I like that a lot. We'll see if it maintains. Because I've been playing Breath of Fire a lot lately. Maybe I'm drawing weird comparisons.
Hey, look at you.
I'd be careful.
Come on. Don't be shy.
Seriously, I wouldn't. Let's just keep moving.
Why are
Yeah.
you so freaked out?
Bowsette. The energy is kind of similar to Stranger Paradise.
Whoa!
Because it's not.
Ooh, it's a gaping dragon bear.
Well, don't just stand there.
Also throwing back to an era of video games when like putting scary vaginas on monsters is what you did because you were appealing to like males, trying to make it scary for dudes. I would disagree with the Stranger Paradise comparison. I mean, I don't think in like gameplay or an actual aesthetic. I just think it's like there seems to be a reference to something primal there. Because like old games established the most basic and universal like character motivations, and then they just kicked you into the game. And I was like, okay, go run around. There's some base explanation. Be like, wow, you've got like magic now. Isn't that crazy? Now go use it. Go run around. Throw magic around. I don't know. I'm curious how it... That's just how it feels. In the same way that, like, I was thinking about, like, Legend and even Conan the Barbarian and a lot of the, like, high fantasy and dark fantasy movies of the 80s. How it felt like almost this throwback to hyper-classic cinema. It was the 80s now, so people just want that, like, really classic storytelling again. Things like Superman the Motion Picture, even. That are trying to be these like high epics that just tell more like vaguely impressionistic stories. That's kind of like, that's what old RPGs were, because they didn't even have the space to properly tell a story. Most of the time. Couldn't fit all the text in or whatever. Or they were like, the story was more your experience. Like a Western kind of thing. That's kind of, I don't know.
What the?
Don't stop panicking now.
Feels like the same kind of thing. Alright, I forgot it's on easy. I don't think that's what this game will be. I don't think so either.
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
Bring it, you mangled monsters. I like that critical hit animation. Experience. All right. Love that experience. Go here. Go here. It's like a foghorn. Whom.
They did seem somewhat altered.
Is this an item pickup? Oh. There it is. Athia is full of useful resources such as ore and medicinal plants. They'll prove extremely useful on your upcoming journey, so be sure to snap up any you can find. Great. Okay, we have auto, like...
Yeah.
Auto...
Like, what happened here?
Auto pocket stuffing. Aussies. Don't do anything. Keep an eye on your health. Auto block, you say? Okay, so it didn't seem like it was an orb. It seemed like it was a small circle. Which is what a circle if not a two-dimensional orb. These buttons gotta dodge, right? No. There, see that thing?
That's it.
At my cluster. Haven't unlocked dodging yet. That's true. I can't be trusted with that many buttons. Wowsies!
Huh. What's this?
His hands are going crazy. I'm gonna arrive at this first village. Pockets overflowing with squished berries and nuts. Bits of animal fur and bones. Found a lot of stuff in the woods. Picking up everything I see. That's what would happen though if a gamer were really isekai'd. You take everything, right? It's there for you to take. Oh, I gotta be able to tink this with a pickaxe at some point. Tink! Or maybe she, like, gets a mining add-on for her brace. It's gonna shatter into rocks. And then she'll tuck more rocks into her pocket. Got that bug! What? Oh, it was like a potion, I guess. Or you can drink healing drafts in order to restore her health. I was just sitting up there, huh? That's pretty cool. What the? Okay. I like how needlessly edgy the numbers are. Like there's more style infused into the numbers and the menus. I don't really see the like kind of like in your face like pop punk edginess is kind of what I read that as.
Whoa. What the hell?
Maybe that is what they're going for.
Feeling.
There seems to be some sort of malignant miasma.
Malignant miasma.
It doesn't seem to be affecting you, though.
We already got evil gas.
Besides, I doubt there'd be much benefit in retracing your steps.
It's like an RPG dimension.
So this miasma, what exactly is it?
It's quite mysterious, isn't it? I suspect it might be what's causing all the local wildlife to look so peculiar.
So how come it doesn't affect me?
How come indeed? Could it be thanks to your commendable choice of traveling companion, perhaps?
No, not that. Definitely not that.
They're
Ruins.
developing a chemistry.
Looks like no one's been here for a while. I wonder how long everything's been in this shitty state.
Perhaps we should find somewhere else to search?
All right. Cuff vision.
There's something there.
You've cuff-identified some cuff enemies. All right. All right. Slow down. Cast your currently selected support spell with left trigger and open a menu in which you can select another with left bumper. If you cast a support spell, you have to wait a while and speed up this process by successfully landing a strike using attack magic. Got it. We're gonna go with this. That sounds cooler. Little turret. There you go. Get him.
So much for clean air and bright skies. I try to escape to someplace better, and where do I wind up? Someplace 10 times worse.
Oh, poor you.
With freaking dragons. What's your off-the-cuff opinion of this game? It is charming. I'm finding it charming, but maybe for... I don't know if it's for reasons that are intended. Although, I mean, it's like, this looks cool. And if it's supposed to be a big magical adventure, I'm kind of on board. I wouldn't say that it's been pretty tropey, but there's comfort in those tropes.
And of course now we have to deal with an even bigger one.
Lucky me.
All right. I'm gonna try to...
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, somebody, what was it? Somebody was referencing Howard Shore at the beginning here in terms of the music. It is I guess with the exception of the choir. The choir gives it a bit of spice. I mean, it kind of sounds like a Final Fantasy battle theme, but like slowed down, like 60% speed. Oh, was it Bear McCreary? There's a little percussion going on now. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic for, I mean, this is supposed to be a boss fight, I guess.
Yup.
Oh. Killer blows. All right. Get up in there and murder. That was not the cool animation I was expecting. Goosifer, thank you for the sub. Hello. Earn some mana. Can be used to teach Frey new spells. All right. Let's learn those spells, I guess. Parkour. Yes.
Not bad.
Thanks, Professor.
I told you to call me Vambrace.
Sure, Cuff. Sure. Shit!
It might be wiser to run this time.
No kidding.
Activate parkour. She always has to be an ass. I was kind of thinking about that. There's like a... There was a time when just being kind of casually cruel was seen as like comedic. It's fallen out of fashion though. People are a lot more like... They want a lot more sincerity and wholesomeness, I think, in their interactions now. That was like 2008. It was a long time ago. It was just like, there was just a time when a lot of like comedy was just kind of mean. So there's a weird mean streak in the dialogue. It's like unnecessarily combative. And I think that's like, there's a time when that would have been seen as chemistry. Like they're just kind of jabbing at each other and they're having a good time doing it. I think it's the good time part that doesn't quite read. They don't seem to like if they chuckled at each other's jokes a couple times, maybe that'll start happening. We'll see.
Okay, this is awesome. I am catching some serious air.
I mean, there's a lot of fun also to be had with relationships that start very combative but then evolve. I still think about Shadow Warrior as being a really good example of just like a pain in the dick like side character that actually really does work over the course of the game and ends up being a great foil. Yeah, the Odd Couple thing. Yeah.
Hello? Anyone home? Say something if you can hear me.
Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I remember being pretty epic.
You should probably keep an eye out for somewhere to rest, too.
Let's see what's over there.
Ah. Let's go to the inn. Okay. Exploring with magic parkour. Why not hold down and see what you can find in the town around Janoon Castle? This new skill at your disposal.
Is there a single person left?
It very much seems that way. Perhaps this oddness with the air drove them to escape to safer climes.
Okay, you can't just run up
At least
walls.
that would mean they're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, treasure chests. What? Critical hit. Attack an enemy without them spotting you, or getting striking from behind or the side. Extra powerful critical attack. Alright, fine. Are there enemies here? Why are you telling me that right now? Uh-huh. 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 You don't say. Alright. All right, treasure chest. We got a little opening animation. Yes.
Let's not be ungrateful now.
Why am I more excited for the treasure than Frey? I thought Frey was super excited to be in a fantasy world. Shouldn't she be amped to be picking up potions and stuff?
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
I feel like it needs to make a dorkier sound. I mean, she was like hopping around about having magic and stuff. Freaking dragon.
Are you ever not tired?
Okay, well, maybe never mind.
Think of it? No.
Maybe I misunderstood.
It's a young person thing, maybe.
I'm sure your fellow young person would be intrigued to hear.
I did not do that right at all. I had the wrong thing equipped.
Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
Is it? I can't. There we go.
Now's your chance.
On it.
Oh, I didn't slap him. Should have slapped that pupper. Oh, there we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Ow! That's right. There's no. This, I guess I could use to get away. Interesting choice to have, like, one of the first enemies be dogs. Most people don't like that.
Did you find something?
What's going on? Oh. Huh. There's like big colorful chunks of ash kind of floating through the air. This looks cool. This is a pretty cool looking environment.
Good luck predicting the weather in this place.
I expect that's what makes the scenery so varied.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of a good thing.
Dogs are all named Mr. Burns, the enemy of Homer. Yeah, I guess the more dogs she removes from the universe, well, okay, the more
This is fun.
fewer natural enemies Homer has.
Once, happy, smiling faces on every corner. No, I can picture it now.
Homer, the blind wonder cat.
Damn. Everything just looks broken.
Not exactly the most poetic of descriptions, but yes, I suppose it does.
Ah.
Is there nowhere that's not, like, broken by
What's
this
that?
shit?
I suppose there might be somewhere.
An apocalyptic event. Huh? We got a dark gas?
No one at all. Where the hell did everyone go?
It's just interesting. If these were the plot beats of like a 16-bit RPG, I think it would actually be pretty like, you'd be like, all right, I'm into this. Why not? Kind of reminds me of Secret of Evermore. It's kind of on par with that sort of thing.
I'm exhausted.
And I found that game pretty charming. Huh? Oh, is this just like... What? I thought it opened up a thing I already knew. Push. Corruption came. All right. It's not a 16-bit RPG. It's a game that pretty clearly wants you to take it seriously and care about its narrative. Yeah? I don't know that there's a lot of RPGs that don't assume you're into the story.
Oh, nice. I could use a rest.
I guess the way I think about it, and maybe this is giving games like they're.
Like trouble.
Yes. And
I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. There tends to be this way of looking at games in the past and thinking that the people who made them were well-meaning, but like working with less advanced tools, or there just had been less established parameters. That, like, you know, they were well-meaning, but well, like games now are just better. I actually think that maybe because of some of those limitations, the story experience of older RPGs can be interesting and different and meaningful in their own rights. So comparing the experiences, I think, can be done. If there was a 16-bit RPG that had very minimal plot, that can pretty much be compared to this, which also has pretty minimal plot so far. I mean, there's been a lot of talking, which, again, a lot of talking in RPGs sometimes. So to me, it feels like that game.
given what we've seen so far, I'd say you need to be very careful in case you're planning on investigating.
I guess Secret of Evermore didn't have a lot of talking, but I can still play those games. Like I said, I was just playing Breath of Fire and having a good time, and it's not like that game. That game's got some weird humor in it.
What is it now?
And it definitely doesn't tell you where to go a lot of the time. And it's got a lot of boring, grindy combat.
Is this the break shit's doing too?
There's a lot of, like,
Believe so.
a lot of people who would say that a lot of those things are, and I think justifiably would say a lot of those things are a drawback because of the way it was made, but it's still an enjoyable experience now because of those things. Maybe in spite of them sometimes. Anyway.
It corrupts everything it touches before destroying it completely. Now hurry up and get out of here while you still can.
Oh. Look at these effects. Has it been fun for you so far, at least? Yeah. It's been fun because it is an older, tropier kind of game. And I'm enjoying that aspect of it. But that's some like 8th dimensional meta stuff. I wouldn't expect everyone to want to or be able to appreciate it on that level. Not that that level's better than it. I try to talk around myself a lot. Just because I'm having fun with it doesn't mean that it's good or that you'll like it. That's the disclaimer I want to make. So I don't know. I think the only thing I'm trying to say is that the harp in there was kind of nice. There's things you might like about it if you wanted just like a big classically styled JRPG. Okay, evading.
What the hell do I do here?
Fighting might be an idea.
How the hell am I supposed to fight a dragon?
Anything that big must have a wheel.
I do like this. Putting videos on the tutorial windows to show you the exact thing they're trying to.
As alright as I can be.
I actually thought it was the other thing.
Ah!
So the video didn't get me that time.
Hey, you want me to fight in here? Die!
It's uneasy.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Probably not.
I'm gonna miss some banter.
Cover. Fast.
That's not even enough time to really appreciate the animations, though. Of like seeing what the dragon can do. Maybe it like breathes fireballs and stuff. I guess I just need to not drill into these bosses, but I'm kind of excited to explore the weapons. Okay, we're not done.
Okay, this is bad. Very bad.
Take cover.
Okay.
That's the stuff. Keep at it.
Ah!
Careful. You're about to get badly bitten.
You were saying?
The rest of us make mistakes.
Okay. Fuck.
must be its weak point. I knew it would have a weak point.
That's not doing gas. I'm gonna need more cover.
And quickly.
Ready?
Steady on now.
What did I do to deserve this?
There are a lot of particles going on. I see that, Turbid. Thank you for the whisper. Oh yeah, Bowsette. Sorry, I just saw your sub. Thank you for that, by the way. Game gives you Order 1886 vibes. A tech demo that should have stayed a tech demo. I'm okay with tech demos being sold, though. I don't know, that's just me. I'm okay with, like, big, dumb, pretty games. There are some pretty effects in this game. I would say that it's like it's not the tech showcase I thought it was gonna be. So far. But it's pretty, and some effects have been really nice. And yeah, I'm kind of okay with a big, dumb ride. Like, I like watching barbarian movies. Like, it can just be that. It's also very blue, which I remember the Order 1886 was also quite blue.
Do you think it's dead? The dragon?
Well, it did get crushed by all that rubble.
Oh yeah, the Agnes Philosophy demo. Yes, it does look like that, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, watch that tech demo. What if somebody's like, what if that was just a big dumb game? Where you run around and you shoot dragons with magic hands. Would you want that? You want to play that? I'd be like, yeah, sure, fuck it, yes. Why not? If my options are big dumb game where you run around with sparkle powers or nothing, like it not existing. People keep saying it's on performance mode. Is that a thing? Is there a performance mode setting? Or is it a joke? It might be memes. Dynamic resolution is off. Maybe I need to turn that off. Yeah, it's also a console thing. But hey, you never know. You never know. You never know. Maybe they could add that stuff to PC. I wouldn't know. You never know. Can't assume you know more than people. Sometimes chat's right. Not often, but sometimes. No, not really, Ray. I was never really a Harry Potter fan.
What? How does that thing not even have a scratch?
Why are you playing this instead of Hi-Fi? Because I wanted to check it out. I hadn't played it at all. Use magic parkour while preparing a spell. You can make an even bigger evasive maneuver. All right. Don't worry, I'm gonna switch to Dead Space soon, and I'm very excited to play that. But I saw a performance option in the demo.
Doesn't look like we'll have much cover here.
Huh. Ho!
Doesn't succumb.
Ho!
Just as I thought.
Yeah. Sure you did.
Gotta go slap.
What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Far, far away. Frey, you need to get directly in front of it now.
What? Are you trying to get me killed?
It has a blind spot. Trust me.
Nope, not working.
Look out.
Music just pitch?
Predict its next movement. run, don't you?
Fuck!
There's a lens flare. We've been waiting for those. So this ought to be the text showcase, right?
Yeah! Make this fucker let go!
But you'll die if you fall from up here.
I'm gonna die anyway, asshole!
This is exciting.
If you manage to kill the dragon, you get an awkward extra moment where it teleports away and you can keep exploring the town. Then it comes back for round 2. Okay.
Right.
I think so.
It's a good little video game bonus.
Looks like there's a town up there.
Hopefully one that isn't deserted.
Well, you'll never find out if you don't go and see.
Did it explain why she got the magic cuff? No. She found it. And then she put it on.
Oh, hey.
Now she's in another dimension.
Over here.
Dimension of sparkles and magic.
We're saved.
And dudes on towers. Am I a fan of isekais?
Huh?
I don't know that I have an opinion about them as a storytelling format. I haven't seen enough of them to, like, be tired of them.
The hell?
I know there's been a ton of animated shows.
Hey, the fuck you calling, Mom?
It's been the trend in anime, right?
Yeah, of course I speak. And put your pointy stick away, asshole. Move! All right, moving.
What the fuck is an isekai? It is a storytelling device where somebody is pushed into another world, and it's the story of them in this new world. I mean, Alice in Wonderland is an isekai. She crawls into a hole and tumbles into an alternate dimension. Other times, somebody runs out into the street and is hit by a car. Truck cocoon. Teleported to another world. Bang.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Okay, any answer works for me, I guess.
Yeah, Tron.
Keep moving, fiend.
Hell yeah. Wizard of Oz.
Me go!
Oh yeah, John Carter of Mars. John Carter of Mars is like one of the first pulpy versions of the story.
Settle.
Yeah, The Matrix. Yeah, absolutely.
Who are you, child?
Yes! Deborah Wilson is here. Now it is a video game.
Directing thyself.
I don't think you comprehend the gravity of your situation.
I gotten myself out of much tougher scrapes than this, thank you very much. So why don't you shut your shiny mouth and let me do the talking?
Look at her. She speaks with invisible beings. Is she in cahoots with demons?
What? No. And who uses cahoots?
I would like to hear the answer to Councilwoman Villette's question, child.
My name is Frey Holland. I do not know how I got here.
I got that flashlight back on
I'm
her.
starving, and all I want is to go home.
Her vestments are strange. Where is she from?
Hell's Kitchen.
You see?
There are like courtroom scenes in a bunch of classic RPGs too. That's fun.
From the corruption of Junoon unscathed.
I'm actually really liking this because it is like modern tech photo real dorky high fantasy.
No, that's crazy. I don't even know how I got here.
Please listen to me.
Please.
I believe we need her.
What about
To address
the prophecy?
Odin Key.
No one's talked about the prophecy in 200 years.
All this woman is
That one would come from another world and save us in our time of need.
from her.
It was so
We
good.
met her with blades. Perhaps we could extend her.
But it's like all 4K.
The devil will accept your kindness as it bites your hand, spreading its venomous corruption into your veins. We must deal with this interloper swiftly. Councilwoman Burnett, please.
overruled.
Look at that lighting.
Councilman Janesh have made very compelling arguments. Council is divided.
Look at those hats, man. Somebody made those hats.
Blood spilled today.
I mean, not really, but.
But heed my warning, child. If you prove a threat, we will have no choice but to eliminate you. Take her to the Tower of Binoy.
Please, Councilwoman Belette, your ruling is too...
Not the Tower of Binoy.
Council is adjourned.
She has done nothing wrong.
I'm telling you, this is like a.
Tower of Binoy? What's the Tower of Binoy?
I believe it's a prison.
Please! What? Oh, no, I'm not getting locked up again. Let me go! Let me go!
It's like a snarky millennial lead was shoved into like a generic 80s action fantasy.
No!
Wait, I know what it's like. I know what this is. I know exactly what this is. I think I saw that movie in theaters and I don't know why. Oh. Try to remember. Like sometimes I can remember when I went to see a movie what like options I had. Usually it's like if you're just walking up to a theater, there's like a 30-minute window where you're like, okay, whatever's coming up or just started. And you're looking and you're like, well, fuck. It's like Black Knight or I don't know, 2 other movies and somehow Black Knight was the best choice.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Not to say it's bad, you know.
I'm imprisoned 1,000,000 miles from home in a Ren Fair nightmare.
I don't remember hating it.
Die in peace.
If you die, I'm just a meaningless bauble that they bury you with.
Bauble.
And I am fine with that. Just leave me alone. You know what? None of this is my fault. This is all your
And
fucking
tell me
fault.
how exactly this is my fault.
Can we just not talk?
Fine. Fine by me.
Baubles.
I love a bit of silence.
Fantastic.
Turn to the music. I gotta watch Black Knight so I figure out what to do next in Forspoken. Like you're waking up in your jail cell and you gotta like walk around and interact with stuff. This happened. There was like a scene in Chrono Trigger like that.
Fucking word.
I'm pretty sure. Secret of Evermore, I think, had a part where you got arrested and where like you had to break out of like 8-bit RPG jail. That's such a thing. I'm not crazy. I'm not.
You know?
I'm not. It's like they scripted out the beats of an old school RPG. With the exception of being harried by like an endgame monster right at the beginning. Although sometimes that happens too. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, guess what? We're back on the clock.
Who thought I'd miss the Hell's Kitchen courthouse?
Or are we? I'm gonna poke around a little bit. Sorry, folks. Throat's getting a little gummy. I need to think of a better way to say that. But I'm gonna be switching to Dead Space here in a second. Really excited to start the remake. God, I loved the shit out of Dead Space, and everyone's saying the remake is on point.
Of
So
course it's locked.
you got to find like a little loose stone. Somebody else has got to let you out.
I doubt he'll be.
Key slides under the door.
Through there.
No shit.
Damn it! This is going nowhere.
Or you just go to sleep to pass time. Or it fades out.
Did that piss bucket do something to?
Yeah, why can't we Vambrace blast the door?
I'm not getting back to
Vam blast.
New York. How hard is that to remember?
Maybe as hard to remember as Vambrace.
Ah,
If memory serves me right,
they've come to an understanding.
best of spirits when our paths first.
Meeting of the Snarks.
I'm not sure why you're so determined to return.
You know what? I'm just gonna use magic to bust us out of here.
It isn't advisable to use your abilities in front of them.
Why not? They already think I'm in cahoots with demons.
But they will hang you for being a heretic.
What, like a Salem situation?
Do you expect me to know what that means?
Look, we did it your way, and now we're gonna try it my way.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Did I just do that?
Quick, put this on.
Ah. Random help from an NPC.
I will free you, but you have to put it on and do as I say. Okay, it's on.
You.
My
You
lord.
stood up for me in court.
Lady.
Why are you doing this?
My lord.
Because I believe you. But we must hurry.
How did you sneak past the guards?
I prepared a tincture of slumber baked into a pastry.
Ooh, a tincture!
This can really be deceiving.
Let's go before they wake.
Wait. Where are we going? What's your angle?
Angle?
She did defend you in court, and right now she seems to be your only option.
Fair point.
This game seems pretty proud of its like spotlighting on faces.
You're telling me.
Did you say something?
It's again a very literal cinematic technique.
Please.
Literally cinematic technique, I mean. Making the face glow in a scene. Can't beat that tincture.
You sure this is a good idea? I mean, aren't you gonna get yourself in trouble?
Don't worry about me. Besides, I couldn't.
I've prepared a tincture.
They treated you so unfairly.
A truth tincture. I was thinking another fun thing about
You mean the Council of
JRPGs
They're the leaders.
that they were like a
Settle all our disputes.
Western fantasy.
Judge and jury all rolled into
I mean, of course, there were RPGs that took place in like feudal Japan, but largely it was like castles and knights and dragons. And in the case of like Dragon Quest, it was just very like perfectly animeified versions of that. So what we like that's another aspect that makes this feel so nostalgic.
See, our land suffers. Everything that corruption touches,
It breaks.
It's like a photoreal
I saw it up close.
anime Game of
Real fucked up in there.
Game of Thrones.
Not pleasant.
No, that's not nearly that gritty. Maybe that'll be Final Fantasy 16.
Where did the break shit come from?
That looks cool.
I'll tell you soon enough. We must keep moving.
Oh yeah, wizardry. The early wizardries were kind of the core of PC RPGs, computer RPGs. I need to play wizardry. I played some of the earlier Ultimas and some of the shit they were on early. Even though it's like the mechanics are there, and the mechanics represent such an interesting idea and like world simulations ideas. But the world simulations were so bare bones. But there's some pretty fascinating stuff in there. Honestly, maybe that's why I'm thinking of Secret of Evermore a lot. Because that was a Western developed... excuse me. That was a game that was developed in the United States in the style of a Japanese game that itself was kind of referencing Western culture. I just love that. When the like signal bounces around enough and becomes something new.
Going exactly?
We should make our way to the lower city.
The lower city. Got it.
The Undercity.
What were you even doing at the courtroom?
No one has arrived from outside the city for many years.
Yes.
Everyone in town wants to know who you are.
Oops.
The price of notoriety, I guess.
After what you called the break shit.
Let's just go with the break.
After the break occurred, people fled their villages. Sepul is the last bastion.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Bracco, the Japanification of Western culture in RPGs. The Mother series? Yeah, Earthbound? I agree 100%. Yakuza is keeping that spirit
The
alive.
main thoroughfares.
Sort of. I mean, it's...
Chance of being
I guess it's
spotted.
not really...
You're right.
I'm trying to think of like Japanese games that are modern day. Resident Evil? So Resident Evil is probably like the closest. Because it's like the Universal monsters recycled through anime absurdity in modern day. And it's great. It's so good. Yeah, you're right. Yakuza's pure Japan. I guess I was more thinking about modern day RPGs versus Western modern day RPGs. Because yeah, it's definitely not that. I guess Grand Theft Auto,
Nice digs.
but that's not Japanese developed.
Houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Ah, yes, the Upper East Side.
Technically, we're in the north of the city.
It's a pretty fantasy city. Oh yeah, State, Night of the Living Dead and stuff. It took me a second, but I was like, wait a minute. Resident Evil has like a giant spider and a giant crocodile and like some of the dorkiest monster movie stuff. Like the most B-grade, silly drive-in stuff.
Keep moving.
And that's when it kind of clicked for me.
Stick to the shadows.
When suddenly Resident Evil, at best, is like smugly self-serious, but it's just such a big celebration of dorkiness.
She likes all my ideas.
What am I doing? Am I playing? What? Do I? What? Oh, no, we're chilling. Okay. Someone mentioned following the NPC in terms of RPG intro set pieces. Yeah, play Resident Evil specifically for the camp. How is it that, man, there's something about Japanese camp. There's nothing campier than Japanese camp. I'm scanning that feeling and it kind of checks out. See, what? There's just something very Gen 7 about just locking the camera off, taking the control away, and making the player watch a guard cycle before an NPC, like, fires their script to run towards their next waypoint. Also, like, that is a good time for dialogue, maybe? You don't need to fill every moment, though. It's okay. It's okay for Forspoken. We can take it easy. Also, it's raining. It's raining again in Los Angeles. I can't get over how lucky I've been.
You are safe now.
Thanks.
We are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
Yeah, you know what, State? Talking about Resident Evil 4.
Thank you, I must say.
It certainly was an escalation and definitely an embracing and an ownership of the camp. It took me a while to understand that. Like the cutscenes, some of the dialogue is just like the most unhinged. Like Ed Wood is off the corner screaming. Like actors trying to improvise something to say, and they only have one take, and that's it. That's the story now. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 is pretty amazing in that regard. It became very difficult to continue to think that Leon S. Kennedy was cool after he opened his stupid himbo mouth. But somehow, once you understand that the point is he's a 5 IQ idiot, then suddenly you love him even more. And that somehow, in the world of Resident Evil, 5 IQ is as high as it gets. So Leon is kind of the smartest guy. But, you know, out here, it's a bit different. The standards are a bit higher.
An unholy alliance at best. I couldn't get rid of you even if I wanted to.
Leon is the cloud of Resident Evil.
To get you out of jail.
Yeah.
Point taken.
Plus, she
You just kind of point him in a direction and wind him up.
To know what she wants. It's quite the mystery.
I'm a big fan of Grumpy Chris. Meat Mountain Grump Boy. He's just a big ass meat tumor. One giant bicep that frowns and drinks. God, he's so big. I'm just thinking about it. Oh, it's raining. I don't know what people in Capcom have been doing, but
We can speak freely here.
the liberties they are taking with the human form.
Daughter of Robian and Callista Keen.
Somebody's just got to keep an eye on it. Should be me, probably, but still, it's scary.
I don't know how to respond.
Some of the characters they're creating for Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Boring story. I'm over it.
Oh, jeez. You're gonna put like fucking divorced dad stubble on Ken? You're gonna do that to me?
My father was a notable cognizant.
Cognizant?
Cognizant.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato.
Let's see. I'll
You are very
see.
strange, Frey. Cognizants are Athia's most highly respected scholars. And my mother was a general.
Oof. That is a lot to live up to. Wait, was?
I've been on my own almost my whole life.
I know what that's like. I don't have any parents. I had some foster ones, but they never really stuck.
So you must feel the same way.
That we got royally screwed?
That we must help others.
Tomato, tomato.
This is my home.
You live in a bar?
Above.
I like you more and more. So about that food? You had this on you the whole time?
I needed you to follow me.
That apple.
Daughter of who the F knows.
Just phrase fine and well played. Well, thanks for the jailbreak lady and the apple,
I
but
want to eat that apple. Keep you fed for a week.
I need your help to save my home.
That's an apple.
Mystery solved.
that's not happening.
The circle of bending light, the rushing sound. That's what brought you here, yes? You want to go back home, don't you? I may be able to help you.
I'll give you to the bottom of a drink.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, if I Alt F4 right now, do I get to see that cutscene again?
Nice. Looks like one of those medieval themed bars. Hey!
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Give it back. Come on. Second rule of pickpocketing, never give back what you stole.
What's the first rule?
Don't get caught.
What is it anyway?
Something that ain't worth crap here.
Well, if it isn't worth anything, why can't I have it?
Nice try, Munchkin. Now scram!
Aw. Little scamp. Alright.
A pint of your finest ale, my good sir.
I say barkeep. Ahoy! Like, there's something very fun about
Hell of a kick. You guys do not mess around.
different kinds of tropes running into each other. Yeah, forsooth! Exactly.
My father researched the phenomenon
That shit is funny.
extensively.
Toronto?
Hail, adventurer!
Tunnel of light you travel.
Welcome to the kingdom.
I believe is
Potentia.
you need. I could give you his findings.
Hark!
And
Here it comes.
in return, I want you to find his research notes on the break.
Ah.
They are...
In the break, right?
It does not seem to have any effect on you.
So they say.
Many have tried to find what's outside the city, but they don't get far before...
Before what?
You are the only hope we have. You're special.
Okay, you obviously don't know me.
Sometimes I wonder if there's like fantasy movies like this, where characters trying to look extra innocent,
Follow me.
and they have like
And thank you.
I haven't said yes.
I wonder if they pop like just tiny teeth onto them. They make their teeth just a little bit bigger, so they look like extra innocent.
Do you believe her?
I suppose anything is possible.
Do they have teeth clip-ons? Like little teeth bits you can just snap onto your teeth to make them bigger?
Hellscape.
Come on, it'll be fine. I'll be with you after all.
Hold on. Someone wants me to click on something. Every time, that's good stuff. Thank you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Yeah, he does look like a Sims character. The world of Athia is rich and vibrant. Standing like that. Prithee, come in. Step over mine doorstep into my home. Picture of my ancient family. Oh boy.
Is this them? Your folks?
Yes. It was painted when we were at one of the Cognoscent guilds.
Cognoscent.
Father was one of the Cognoscents of Janoon.
Cognoscent.
He had the foresight to move his work to Praenos just before the
Foresight.
guild in Janoon fell to the break.
So your dad's notes are in Praenost?
Praenost.
Yes. He brought me here to keep me safe from the break. But it wasn't long before he went back to finish his work.
Finished the shit.
That was 20 years ago. I never saw him again. And the break eventually overtook everything outside the city.
It's sad. The music's telling me that that's sad. I feel sad. You save at the book? I'm save at the book.
Could
No.
you tell me about him?
He was
Said I'm holding a book.
beloved by many. Close to finding a way of slowing down the break, maybe even...
Flashbang out.
People put their faith in him, believed that he would make the world how it used to be. I'm trying my hardest to continue his work, to keep hope alive. Here, these are his notes on the Tirana.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
You can have this after you help me.
Quid pro quo. I get it.
He kept his notes on the break and read journals like this one. I need you to find them and bring them back.
Okay, so I go and get the journals, bring them back, and then we're square. That's the full extent of my
I
savioring.
thought she was gonna tell me to kill some rats or
Power
something.
to help you get home. You have my word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
You wish me dead?
No, it's a phrase we have on our...
Nah.
Forget it.
Little time travel humor.
Words were never uttered.
Good. Okay, I'm in. Why not? It's not like I've got any better options.
Oh, this is good news. You're truly helping the people of Athia.
Not why I'm doing it, but yeah, sure.
If you're planning on heading into the break, you'll need to get some rest.
I'll go in the morning. You got anywhere I can crash?
Crash?
Crash. Sleep.
Oh, of course. Follow me.
You think at some point she'll start to realize that, like after the 100th time that somebody doesn't understand what's obviously modern slang, she'll stop being surprised every time it happens?
And I'll prepare a change of clothes for you.
Thanks.
This idiot doesn't know what crash means? Anyway, I got a jet. Smell you later. Catch you on the flip side. All right, let's take a little nap. I like how the sun is like directly on the bed. It lays down. The sun is beaming directly into her eyeball. Bzzz.
What a fucking day. still can't tell if any of this is real.
And yet it is. Now rest. You have another big day tomorrow.
Ah. Finishing a chapter is like pouring a fine champagne. Level up. Welcome to the champagne room. You've leveled up in Forspoken. Okay, it's time to play Dead Space, huh? I have found my father's findings. And it's that space is dead. I can't tell, are we mocking this game? I don't know. I don't know. I'm having a good time. I don't know. I can't tell if that's at the game's expense or with the... I'm having a good time. I don't know if I need to question it more than that. And you know what else I'm going to have a good time with? Alt F4. With Dead Space. Now this, I'm going to try to play mouse keyboard. But I always ever played this game on Xbox. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Just changing things over here. I typed out Dead Space. How did I do that? Why did I do that? Time to launch my always trusty EA app.